me, Karaba. I'm here back with another reading. All right, y'all. We are in our Zodiac era, okay? And we are doing a reading for Libra. Hi, Libra. How are you guys? I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that your health is well. I hope that you're feeling well. I hope that your summer's going well. I hope it's not raining like where I am. All right, you know the vibes. It's vacation time, okay? So I'm definitely in my car. So just bear with me. Cards may fall and all that, but you know the vibes. Anyway, all right, guys. I hope that everyone's doing well. I do have new cards for you guys, so I'm excited to see what energy comes up. This is the general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? Whatever comes up comes out, you feel me? And that's what we're going to address at the time, all right, y'all. So let's get started. All right, we're going to use these cards right now, the oracle cards, to see what is the energy Spirit wants us to address, okay? Then we're going to get straight into the tarot. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the energy you want to address in Libra? What's the energy you want to address in Libra? Libra. Libra. Okay. Libra. Thank you. Libra. Libra. All right. Okay, so a lot of you have been on a self-care journey, it seems like, with this self-care mode coming out. Some of y'all been in this self-care journey, making yourself your priority. Probably just doing some self-care rituals, maybe going to the spa, reading, relaxing, not really putting yourself out there like you normally do. You've been also surrounding yourself around people who you feel safe around, your soul tribe, where you can really truly feel like you can be yourself, okay? You've been also setting boundaries. You've been saying no, setting boundaries, not allowing certain people in your energy, not allowing certain people in your field, your energy field. Like, you've been really protecting your time, protecting your energy, and saying no a lot. People have been wanting to go out with you, and you've only been chilling with those who you really truly feel safe around, and truly those within your circle. You have been distancing yourself around people outside of your circle, people outside of your comfort zone, people outside of your soul tribe, okay? People you feel drawn to, people you feel are for you. You've been kind of like distancing yourself from those people and pulling back your energy, okay? You've been able to, in doing that, having really truly honest conversations, getting things off of your chest. I feel this is giving me like you've been having a very heavy time, Libra. Libra, you've been having a time where you feel like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you've been taking this time to kind of like relax. And if you haven't, then this is a time that you need to have. Like, you need to take this time to relax, to really be about you, to pull back your energy from certain arenas, certain areas, and really just have you time. Maybe chill with the girls, chill with the boys, you know, if you're a guy, whatever. Hang out with the fellas, okay? Have really you time. The fellas that you feel confident around, you feel comfortable around, you feel like you can be yourself around, that you can really talk to and let loose and let your hair down or whatever it is, or not, or whatnot, sorry. But yeah, it's time for you to pull back that energy. It's time for you to really care about yourself, care about your soul, care about your energy, care about your time, and take back that time, take back that energy, and stop divulging it to others who don't really care or take it for granted, in a sense. And I feel like this moment is either here here, or it's coming, or that's what spirit wants to address you doing at this time, or what you've been doing at this time. But this is really you self-loving yourself. And as you can see, there's so many hearts, so many stars and stuff like that here. You loving on you, you being around people who love on you, and you getting away from people who don't really love you or who just want to be in your energy, and you protecting that, you protecting your energy at this time. Okay, there's a need for that if you haven't been doing that. There's some kind of at the back of the deck, there's some kind of time, maybe there was a breakup, okay, and there's time where like you're taking this time to really understand yourself, understand before you have this reconciliation and before you have this heart-to-heart talk, really like talking about taking time to be around your people to kind of discuss like how you feel, your feelings, and really let it down and really understand and reflect, okay, and using your, not using them, but being around your soul tribe in order to kind of like come back to yourself, center yourself, be back within you, okay. And I really feel like you guys have made maybe a breakup on its way, but there will be a reconciliation maybe. But you're taking time to really know what you want, know what you really want, and you may choose to rebuild something based on this situation. Okay, maybe there was some kind at the bottom of the deck, you have truth revealed. Maybe there was some kind of truth revealed about someone's mask slipped. Maybe you saw a side of someone that you didn't really want to see. You saw a side of someone that kind of, it broke your heart, or it just made you feel a certain way. And this could also be this could be with friends, okay, maybe somebody you thought was a friend, you saw the mask slip, or somebody you were in a relationship with in another way, maybe a boyfriend, girlfriend, that you saw their mask slip or something like that. You saw them reveal something, or something about them was revealed, and it kind of hurt you. Because you definitely felt like this person was your soulmate, okay? But you are now realizing that who your real ones are, who your loyalty, where your loyalty lies, and whose loyalty lies with you. And these are the people that you need to surround yourself with. But first, you need to surround yourself with by yourself and reflect within yourself. So there's a process to this healing. So if you've recently got your heart broken, Libra, or whatever, or you know, or somebody just exposed themselves to you, and something about somebody that it broke your heart in a way, then it's time for you to really get back into yourself, release your energy from these people, kind of go into who you are, meditate, whatever you need to do to get back to your real self, and surround yourself with your soul tribe, those people who have always been there for you, who are real, okay? And that you could actually talk to about this situation, people who are the real ones in your life, okay? Wow. All right, so I don't know what's going on, but that was a little snippet. We're gonna see what's actually going on and what's actually popping up in here, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, let's see, clarify what's going on with this energy with Libra. Okay, clarify what's going on. What is popping with these Libras? What's going on? Clarify this energy that just came out here with Libra. Clarify this energy with Libra. Clarify this energy with Libra. Ooh. Something broke. Something broke. Something broke suddenly, too. It wasn't something that was gradual. It was like a sudden break in something. I think that sudden break or revelation or something really hurt you. Or something will be real and hurt you, okay? Because this is timeless, so it could have happened already, could happen, be happening now, or it could happen in the future, okay? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right. Clarify what's going on with Libra. Let's get a little deeper. What's going on with Libra in this situation? Oh. Got multiple cards coming out here. All right. Yeah. So you trying to work on your well-being. You really trying to get back to balance. I feel like you've been exercising some kind of patience in some kind of relationship. Yeah, you've been trying to woosah. Okay, this is like a woosah moment. Yeah, you've been really being very patient with something or someone, maybe with yourself. But I also think that this, like I said, you need to do some kind of reflection, some self-reflection, some reflection on your situation, and some solo reflection. Okay, definitely some solo reflections. Yeah, there's something you found out. Oh my gosh, there's something you found out that somebody may have done that was impulsive. Someone did something that was unpredictable. You didn't think that this person was going to do this. You didn't think that this person was going to do this. Whatever's really revealed, it was something that somebody did that it just was like this Knight of Wands. Like, it just like they did it without thinking. You could be dealing with an Aries, okay? You could deal with a fire sign right now, Libra. Like, somebody did something that was unexpected, and you just was like, what? Like, you didn't expect this person to do what they did or say what they say or find out about them what you found out, okay? Yeah, and maybe this has to do with somebody in the workplace. It was some challenge, work related or whatnot, because you have this Five of Pentacles coming out here as well, which is next to this this Knight of Wands. So maybe it had to do with somebody doing something in work wise, and maybe that's why you're kind of like separating. You're going into your family mode. You're like going around people who are your soul tribe, your inner circle, who you're kind of like, all right, let me get back to who I am and remember who I am, because whatever this is at work, I can't deal with this kind of energy right now. And people may be asking for you. Maybe you took time off of work. Maybe people are asking for you, but like saying no, 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 because you're protecting your energy right now and you're trying to really get back to yourself. This could, like I said, this could have happened. This could be happening now. This could happen in the future. But there's going to be a time, or there is a time what's happening now, that you feel like whatever this was, just kind of like it makes you want to be alone. It makes you want to isolate yourself from whatever this situation is or this person is. Yeah, but there is going to be a time where you're going to need to learn to balance love and work and family and all of that. And I feel like you guys, with this Two of Pentacles coming out here, you guys kind of have a good balance on work and family. But I think right now, whatever happened here, it's like you just want to isolate yourself from whatever this situation is. I don't know. Yeah, something is shifting. Maybe the shift is happening between your work. Maybe before you spent a lot more time working, you try to have patience for others, and you spend a lot more time outside working, and the dynamics between work and family were a little bit different. Not strained, but they were a little bit different. Like, your balance was a little bit different. But I feel like now, with everything going on and what was revealed and all of that, I think you are now learning to balance family and work properly, and spending time with family right now is the best thing for you. And I feel like whatever the situation is, it forces you, or is forcing you, or is gonna force you to be more prioritized on what's more important, and not be so focused on work only, but also have a focus on family as well, and have a better dynamic. Yeah, and certain things are going to shift. Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune out here, certain things are going to be shifting. Okay, they're going to be shifting. Certain relationships, certain dynamics are going to shift. Okay, there's good opportunities gonna arise. There's good things that are gonna happen. But this shift is this balance between work and family is really going to shift a lot of things around, a lot of relationships, a lot of things. That maybe your family dynamic will get even better, and yeah, you will have better outcomes in your family dynamic or something like that. All right, let's clarify this passion and loneliness. Clarify this passion and loneliness. Holy Spirit, clarify this passion and loneliness. Yeah, it's like whatever happened here, whatever happened, I feel like you are taking this time, like there may be a break in a relationship, okay, some kind of relationship. I don't know if it's a personal relationship or it's a work relationship. It could be somebody at work betrayed you or did something to you or said something to you that kind of like has you taken aback, okay, Libra. It's like, and you're like, no, I've had enough patience. I've tried to have enough patience, and I feel like this is you trying to have patience for this person, trying to have patience for this dynamic, this situation, and this person just keeps doing impulsive shit, like not taking shit seriously. And it's like you're tired of it, and you're like, you know what? All right, fine, you win. I'm taking time off. I'm stepping away. And you stepping away now is you kind of like gaining a better balance, because maybe you've given too much of yourself to this situation, and this person has taken it for granted, right? And has still done some stupid stuff, you know, and just impulsive decisions, not smart and unwise decisions, that you're just like, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore. And I feel like you're in this mode of like relaxing, taking time for yourself now. You're no longer going to give too much to that situation. You're going to learn to have a healthy balance, which you having a healthy balance is only going to allow your dynamics in relationships to even get better, okay? Because some people may be leaning on you and not and doing all this kind of nonsense and leaning on you to fix it, leaning on you to be there always to do these things and not taking responsibility, okay? Let's get a little bit more. Clarify this balance with Wheel of Fortune. Give me some more on this balance and Wheel of Fortune, please, Holy Spirit. For Libra. Thank you. Yeah. It's this situation you balancing is only going to renew your love situations. Renewal of love, making meaningful changes in your relationships. Like you taking time and you balancing your work situation with your love situation is all, like I said, it's only going to blossom. Thank you, Spirit. It's only going to blossom your new relationships with this judgment. It's only going to allow your relationships, your love life, everything, your family life, all of that, your friendships to grow, to bond, to tighten, like to be more fortified, and your bond to grow. I feel like whatever this work situation was, or whatever the situation was at work, because I do feel like it's work heavy with pentacles and stuff out here. I just feel like these challenges, yeah, with these pentacles out here, these work challenges and stuff like that, I feel like they have been taking you away from what's more important, which is family. And whoever this partner is or this person is, I just feel like it cannot be a person. It could just be work dynamics, like the fluctuation of work, the unpredictability, I guess. I don't know if that's a word, but the unpredictableness, I don't know if that's a word either. But the pattern of unpredictables or unpredictability, I don't know, whichever word. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But the fact that you can't really know what work is gonna, just going back, it's been stressful for you. I just see it's been stressful, and you've been having a lot of challenges at work, and I feel like you are now taking time for yourself. It's like a well-needed vacation. You having a well-needed vacation. You need that well-needed vacation. You're tired of dealing with it. You're like, leave me alone. You want to spend time alone. I feel like at first you spend time by yourself, okay, with that spa, with that other cards with the oracle showed, and as well as this showed, you spend time by yourself, and then slowly but surely you start to incorporate yourself into people, your soul family. You remember your family, the people who you choose to be in your circle. You start hanging out with your inner circle, and it kind of helps you now build that balance, okay, that healthy balance between how much energy you dedicate at work and how much energy you dedicate at that. And that only allows the the wheel of fortune to spin in your direction, right, in your favor. And it allows you to grow your relationships, to have better bonds in relationships, to renew any love sparks in your relationships, right, to just kind of like having good and meaningful changes in the relationships, so that those bonds can build and become stronger. Okay. Yeah, you've been taking some kind of break. Okay, there's a break that's been needing. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you need to take a break. You need to gain some kind of self-awareness in relationships. Okay, and it could be relationships in work dynamics and all of that. Okay, or people at work. All right, shifting your seeking a deeper sense of purpose in your work. Okay, is this work, how much work should I be putting in? How much of this energy should I be putting into this? Okay, away from, shifting your mind away from materialism and how people view you and all this stuff, because what matters to you right now is, if I'm not doing what's best for me, how am I going to do what's best for my family, right? How am I going to be there? How am I going to produce anything if I'm not taking care of myself? Okay, so that's necessary. Yeah, you've been feeling trapped. I don't know, trapped in a relationship or trapped maybe in a partnership. Okay, maybe you have a partnership. Maybe this is a person actually, and this person is just very impulsive and this person does impulsive things, and this is the one you need to take a break from. Okay, this one who just is unpredictable. They kind of just do a lot of challenging things. It's just very challenging. Or this could just be work itself, okay? And you feeling trapped by the schedule you set for yourself, by chasing things, by trying to chase these opportunities and all that. And yeah, it's just like fear of job related changes, and maybe you just be feeling you just have anxiety. And I just feel like it's work anxiety, and it definitely you need to kind of take a step back, Libra, and have a better relationship with work, have a better relationship with your family, have a better relationship with the self within yourself, right? And with your mind. And you definitely need a mental health break, because it's showing that you definitely need to have mental health break for real. Because sometimes what happens is we get so caught up in work that we don't realize that we neglect ourselves. And that's what I feel like you've been doing, is neglecting you. Okay, so yeah. Yes, so maybe you need some guidance from a mentor with this High Priestess at the back of the deck as well. And the bottom, it's responsibility. It's like learning how to have better partnerships, right? Be seeking guidance from someone, those people who are true around you that you could talk to, your homeboys, whatever, your friends, your homegirls or whatnot, that can help you gain a better understanding of the importance of balancing between work and family. Okay, work and yourself. Okay, and self-love. That's really what this reading was about. Okay, I don't see any love out here like that for y'all, so I'm not gonna give y'all no love. I'm gonna get some hard truths for y'all, because that's what I feel like you guys need at this time. Some hard truths, Libra. All right. And they just want to spill all out, okay? Because they were just like, we out here. We out here, girl. All right. What are some hard truths that Libra needs to hear right now based on this reading? Holy Spirit, what are some hard truths Libra needs to hear right now based on this reading? What are some hard truths Libra needs to hear right now based on this reading? Thank you. Okay. So these are hard truths that Spirit feels like you need to hear at this time. You have humiliation. The fear of being judged is holding you back. So that makes sense, because a lot of you maybe feel like people are going to judge you because you've taken a little break for yourself, and you feel like, if I take this break for myself, if I do these things from work, people are going to judge me and say I'm not serious enough, that I'm not this enough, or like who I think I am. You need to stop thinking about people, because it's holding you back from really elevating. Because once you have that better relationship with work and that better balance between your self-love, your love for your family, your work, and all that, kind of like, you get a better understanding of how to balance that out, everything will work better for you. And I feel like things will get better for you in time. So it says criticism will always come to, so choose that which brightens your soul, no matter the judgment. Is your soul feeling bright right now with the whole work dynamic? You may need a break. Okay. You also have perseverance. Where you stop is where you'll end up. Keep going and expanding until you have reached beyond your goals. You're right. You're on the right track. So I do feel like you are you're a person that likes to persevere, right? You don't like to give up. You don't want to be judged about anything. But I do feel like you need to persevere in loving yourself, Libra, in taking time for yourself, Libra, and doing things that you need for yourself, Libra. Because like I said, if Libra doesn't take care of themselves, how is anything else going to get done? So you're your first priority. And that's where this perseverance is also coming up. Like, you need to keep going with this decision that you're making to take this break from work, take this time, take this vacation time. Everything will work out the way it's supposed to work out, but you need to do what's best for you, not what's best for everybody else. Okay? Then you have perspective. Focusing on small details is causing you to miss the broader context. Step back and consider how it will fit into your overall narrative of your life. So this break, you're looking at all the little details, like, oh, because this person will say this, and how is this going to get done? No. This break is necessary for you, okay? Because it will help everything. Like, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the two of I think it was Pentacles. It's going to help you balance and have a better work balance relationship, okay? So I think that you definitely need this break. You need to see it from a higher perspective. You need to see the bigger picture of it. It's necessary, okay? It's not the break itself. It's all the things within that break, right? That you will be able to do, release, relax, get back to homeostasis, get back to the balance that you definitely need. Because right now it's like you're out of whack, Libra, and you need to get back to balance. Okay, all right, y'all, that's what I got for you, Libra. I hope that this helped you in any shape or form. I hope that this resonate with you in shape or form. Listen, if you're new here and you like my vibe, please hesitate to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace, love, and high vibrations. Bye.